I fucked my cousin. I'm not Bama fan. It's like you don't understand pro football. It's like
He gets so offended.
I'm not getting offended.
I love it.
It's like talking to somebody who's intellectually challenged though. Sometimes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Downside Pod.
Ooh,
Let's go.
God bless America. That 101 is kicking in.
We're here at the Downside. Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you, Timmy.
As with every show, we have ourselves a little pour.
Little Porski. What are we
Alright,
drinking
dude.
on this evening?
We're going to do a little
Pumpkin.
bit right here.
What is
You
this?
just call me pumpkin?
Yeah, pumpkin.
God
Pumpkin
almighty.
smasher.
Pumpkin.
He has a dildo
Gold
stash.
We're actually recording this on
Halloween.
Halloween.
Yeah,
Halloween
it's Halloween night.
So you know what that means for one person or maybe two.
Maybe two.
Only if you're redheaded.
Yep.
Greg Brasha, the Pumpkin Smasher.
The only way that Josh is going to get hurt is if I elbow him in the face on the way over to Jason.
Brasha, the Pumpkin Smasher.
The pumpkin smash.
It's the Pumpkin
The
Smash.
pumpkin smash.
He has a dildo stash.
All right, so yeah, a
classic.
little Ezra Brooks.
Classic.
I'm working on a
Little
Thanksgiving
calf
song.
strength. You're working on a what?
Thanksgiving song.
Oh my God.
Me too.
Okay.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I got a lot of different one. Like we can get together and write one together. I was going to surprise you though.
Yeah.
That is the funnest times we have is whenever we all.
I think
get
we should
together,
write. I think we should write one together.
You haven't done it yet.
No, I have done it. We wrote.
Well, he did Domo Brothers,
did.
but that still don't. That was for the video.
That was for the video.
But as far as like
Necessarily the
actual song and
Yeah,
recording.
yeah. We need to
Yeah.
get on that.
I don't have a little bit of ice for you,
Oh, nice.
so I'm gonna go a little light on the pour there. There we go. Because this is a.
Now get your fucking
Yeah,
hands
we
away
just-
from my. Get your hands away from my shit.
Just want to help.
This.
No, you don't need to help me. Don't you? Hey, I'm not Reem. Give me a little.
This is 120 proof.
Yeah,
120.
that's
by the
a
way.
decent pour. I
It's a
think I
decent
was.
pour.
That's a good.
You're not
pour.
as strong as
pour.
you look, motherfucker.
You're not
I wasn't.
as
I didn't want it
No
to splash.
shit.
You know
He
what
said I worked out today, bro.
I mean? I didn't want it to splash.
Well, no
I'm a
shit.
little sore.
If I really thought that was how strong you were.
Oh!
Oh, that's 120 proof.
120 proof. This is great.
But
by
it's
the Boo Boo.
really good. I had it the other night. I was like, wow.
You drink this for fun.
Far fat. All right, let's do it. We gotta do a toast.
Oh, we gotta do a toast. Yeah, you gotta do a toast.
Oh yeah, Toad. To the next head coach of Auburn.
Yes, Cadillac Williams.
Cadillac. with
Cadillac is just a coach for a few weeks.
interest.
Who do you want?
I mean, what I would really want that's not going to happen.
What do you really want?
Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
No question.
If I was an Auburn fan, I'd want.
You
Deion.
couldn't tell me that wouldn't be the best
Oh,
coach.
I think
in
it'd
the
be
SEC.
great.
Or the best. He'd be the best recruiter for sure.
Be great.
The thing they're worried about, though, they're scared that he doesn't have the experience and stuff. But if I was an Auburn fan right now, I'd say Deion because he's just going to bring massive recruits.
Massive
He's going to put
recruits.
together a good staff. And even if
Yes.
he's not that great of a coach,
Doesn't matter.
dude,
He lines you up.
It's going to be. It would be like a splash hire. You're going to be
yeah,
up on the
dude.
map.
And you know what he has that I believe other coaches don't have? He's already fucking rich. Like real rich.
Yeah,
right.
So he doesn't need a booster telling him what to do. See, that's what I mean. Saban came in and told the whole program.
Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do.
Here's what I'm gonna do. No one's done that at
So
Auburn yet. No one's been able to.
Yeah, we need to have somebody
So-
come in and say, "Is what you're saying?" We need to have somebody come in.
But you
We
look
need
at
someone
it-
to come in who doesn't give a fuck
Doesn't give a
about
shit.
boosters and goes, "Hey, what do you want?
I don't give a shit about your yellow wood.
I don't
bitch.
care, Yellowwood."
Would you take Lane Kiffin?
Yes,
Oh yeah.
I don't think Lane wants.
he's not
Auburn.
going.
He's
I
got it
wouldn't.
made.
Would you leave it? Ole Miss right now? No.
He's making $7.5 million a year,
Yeah.
and he's in the
And he's
less
and I think
pressure.
he's got a.
But you can go to Auburn and they give you 8, and then you don't get a.
And then
But-
you get
I'll
8
be-
for 5 years and only have to coach for 2.
That's
So
all
I
you
think-
got to do. You just leave.
I think Lane
And
is
leave.
setting itself up to be the next head coach of Alabama.
Oh.
I thought it was going to be Dabo, but it's not.
Yeah, I think you
I
might be
would
right.
agree.
You might
Because
be right.
he's saying
sir.
all these things like he just talked about Jimbo saying
You might
when
be
he
right.
talked about me and my coach friend Nick Saban.
Yeah.
being
Okay,
clowns
he's
and stuff.
aligning himself.
I think he is because he knows Bama's got more
No,
money.
Bama's got
he's
way more
not
money.
stupid. Yeah, he's not stupid.
So I like him. I would take him, man. He's the best play caller.
And I'll tell you what,
Sarkisian
it
was
would
the best.
also bring back
Lane was second
what's his
best.
name doing the parodies of him, which would be dope as shit.
No, fucking
Fucking
Daniel Tosh doing
Daniel
the parodies.
Tosh.
Oh,
God,
dude, they look
so
just like
good.
he looked just like
He looked just like. Did you
So
see
good.
the KKK?
uh-uh.
Kiffin's Crimson Corner. It was
Oh
all
yeah,
K's.
yeah.
And then he got in a fight with
Oh,
his
my
wife,
goodness.
Yes,
and
yes,
she
yes.
come back wearing an Auburn dress.
Yeah, dude, he
It's
looked
fucking hilarious.
just like
He looked just like him.
Guarantee we're going to get censored on that one.
I don't even know that show's still around.
No, it is. I think
is?
I think it
Is
is.
it?
Yeah.
His comedy is still
I
so
loved it. It's one
fucking
of the funniest
good.
shows ever.
His actual
He's one of my top comedians
Yeah,
to watch.
he's one of my tops, dude, for sure.
So you
him, I'd go see him. Dave Chappelle, of course.
Yeah.
I hate that we missed Joe Rogan because we were drunk.
Martin Lawrence is
Pretty
good.
damn drunk.
Because we literally were like, "Thank you, Joe Rogan, for opening up for us."
Cat
He was there
Williams
the
is
day
still
before.
good.
Cat Williams is
Not good.
I don't know, man.
I've seen him
That
live,
last
but he was
special.
good.
That last special was
I hadn't seen his last, but this was probably
dog
Oh,
shit.
so bad.
The last
I'm talking
special was so
I'm talking
bad.
about 10 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No,
was
no,
he good 10 years ago? Sure. Is he
Yeah.
still good? No.
No,
He's not good.
It fell off, bro.
Well, he does the same
So-
thing
I
over
think
and
he
over
went
again.
crazy.
Oh, he
Did
went
you see the
crazy.
video where he was like fighting like the
17-year-old kid?
Yeah.
And actually almost getting it. Actually, did he get his ass beat?
I think he
Yeah,
got
he
handled.
got choked
I
out.
think he
Yeah,
got
he
handled.
whooped him.
I think he got handled.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Cat's not a big fella.
Yeah.
No.
And that 17-year-old looked like a fucking SEC recruit.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
put him in a
like,
chokehold.
He was like, "I'm gonna fuck you up, cat."
Why did I fight
Ow,
him? Because he
ow.
looked like a grown-ass man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, man, the hunt is on for the new head coach.
Hunt's on. We'll see where it all...
Fun is on, but
Wouldn't it be a motherfucker, though, for real, if... We talked about this earlier, but if Cadillac Williams
Oh, just
really lit a fire up under Auburn and they beat the shit out of Mississippi State.
I just don't.
I
think,
don't see them
I don't
doing it,
think
but-
they can because the
But-
one another thing that they don't have that a lot of people have is talent.
They don't have the talent that they used to have. All their talent left last year.
I mean, objectively watching them and rooting for them whenever I pick them, I'll see something. I'm like, "Oh my god, there's a spark of brilliance there," and then all of a sudden it just crap
That
out
Robbie
the way.
Ashford.
And then you're
Well,
like, "Dude,
I
why is
think-
he just throwing it out of bounds?" And you're like,
Offense, there's
"God
sparks because you have Tank Williams, and if he has a little bit of a hole,
That dude
he
is
is still
Tank Bigsby.
great.
Yeah, sorry, thinking about
Yeah,
Cadillac.
Bigsby, yeah.
But Tank Bigsby, when Tank has a little bit of a hole,
Yeah.
any kind of running room, thing is, 85% of the time he doesn't.
Right.
And he gets fucking
But as soon as he
slaughtered.
does, you're like, "Oh, this could
I
be
mean, it's the
amazing."
same, but then you,
Yeah.
like if you watch football and you know that the quarterback is not good, we do not have a good one. Robbie Ashford is just not good. Welcome everybody, Downside Challenge, week
Hey.
10. Week 10.
Well.
Interesting week last week. I picked up 3 points to make up for that big fat fucking goose egg I got last week.
Well,
Sure.
one point. Well, you had 0 points and you only had 1.
That's right. I had
That's
1
2
point
weeks.
for 2 weeks, and I
Yeah.
came back strong with. I got the bonus, and I got my 2 games. So last week, good week for
3
me.
points.
I'm 2 behind Josh. Josh is in the lead by 2, and Jason is 2 behind me. Still, like if we have a couple goose eggs, there's striking distance. So scores will be right here. Here's mine.
Looks like I'm eating hair at some point, guys.
Yeah, there's his. There's his. If you're not allergic to eating hair, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. So, I won last week. You're the overall leader, so you pick the first game. I'll pick the points first this week.
Okay.
Game of the week: Georgia, Tennessee.
Of
Gotta be.
course.
Got to be. It's gonna be a great game.
There's some games that I do not want to get.
I know.
this
This week there are some games I do
That's
not
why.
want.
That's why I need you to shuffle those better. Don't even look at them when you do it.
Yeah, look
I
up.
have
Look up,
a feeling
motherfucker.
you'll put like a dot on them or something.
No, I would never do that.
Co-
He would never do
Collusion!
collusion.
Collusion.
Oh Jesus!
Hey, pass me that. With the
Oh, you need a little church?
needle.
All right, I'm gonna go. Auburn and Mississippi State.
Well, that's
That's a gimme in my
I
opinion.
gotta roll with those Bulldogs.
You have to.
Hey, today, so we do the pod a day later,
Yep.
and today is Nick Saban's birthday, and Auburn's coach got fired.
He did.
Hey, you know who the coach is right now?
No, I swear.
Cadillac.
Cadillac is the actual coach.
Yeah.
Of the Auburn Tigers.
Yes. They named Cadillac Williams the interim coach.
You're fucking with me.
Swear to
right?
God.
Swear to, like real.
Yeah,
talk.
yeah.
Dude, they might beat Mississippi State. Then.
It would be.
You know
cool
how the
if they-
minimum coaches
it
do.
would be cool though if they came out and they were like just hype as fuck.
Telling you, it's going to be the
Holy
Phillies
shit.
effect, bro.
All right, buddy.
It's on me.
But I'm still gonna take.
Oh,
any card. Any card.
I will pick the one that at least.
Hey, David Blaine his ass. Did you get David
Kentucky at Missouri.
Blaine? Ooh, that's not easy.
don't think
Wildcats,
that's
baby. Wildcats.
I would take the Wildcats.
You would take. I think everybody would take the Wildcats, but it's still not a.
But it's not a
season.
gimme.
It's not a gimme.
Especially, I mean, Kentucky's gonna be all heartbroke.
I'm gonna go this right here. Let's see what we got here. Bama, LSU.
Ooh.
I'm taking them Crimson Tides. I have to. Take them Crimson Tides
I'm not gonna lie, my heart says Alabama, but part of me
says LSU.
Yeah,
because they're at.
Yeah.
If Bama plays horrible and gets the penalties and everything, it's just they suck on
They
the road.
can't. If they can't erase penalties, they lose. That's just the truth. They have to be more disciplined. But it is all after a bye week. So
It's true. They've had time to get their ass whomped a couple
All right.
times. Yeah.
So there's
Well,
four remaining.
4 remaining.
Oh my God.
There's one I don't want.
Mini, miny, mo.
I feel like this one. Whoo! South Carolina and Vandy.
Hey, South Carolina let me down, buddy.
Hey,
I'm still gonna roll with.
have to.
I gotta roll with the Cox.
all right.
Oh my!
What, the what?
The Cox.
What's the noise you make though? There it is. Because they always do well when he picks them.
That's
They
true.
have. They have.
They have always done well.
They have fucked me and Jason.
They have fucked
3
us.
weeks in a row.
Yeah.
They've been good to me.
All right, fuck. There's only 3 left, and there's one I do not.
There's
want.
2.
What's
that
the
I
one you don't
There's
want,
actually
Greg?
2 that I don't want.
What's the one you?
No, there's 2. That
I don't want to manifest it. There's actually kind of 2.
I don't want the. I wouldn't want the Florida Texas A&M game, and I don't want the Georgia Tennessee game.
Yeah.
I honestly,
There's one gimme in here.
There's
Oh,
a
there's
gimme.
Oh, there's a gimme.
I need the gimme.
Liberty in Arkansas is a gimme.
I need the gimme.
Come on, baby. Come on, Liberty, Arkansas. Liberty, Arkansas.
Ooh.
I almost went that one. I'm going this one.
See,
Right.
I kind of put my hand, and I had my gut feeling.
Yeah.
On which one? Right?
Florida at Texas A&M. That's the one I didn't want.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the other one. What you doing?
I know which way I'd go.
I know what I'm
know,
thinking.
though.
And this is a coin
I mean,
flip
it
for me.
literally is, right?
Ooh.
I'm going Gators. Going Gators.
Gators.
I think my gut would go
Yeah,
Gators.
I would've
Gators.
done the
That's
same.
the gut
Hey,
call.
There's
you
a
would have
lot-
done the same as
there's a
everybody
lot
else
behind
here.
the-
Yeah,
there's a
I'm
lot
just
behind
thinking-
the
So
scenes.
we would have all been
So
screwed if they
so
lost.
you basically have,
Either
dude.
the
You're
game,
either gonna have the 2 toughest games of the week.
or I'm gonna have a gimme.
A gimme, or you're going to be a good
You could have both the games that could decide the West and decide the East. It's crazy. See.
Yes! Give me them Razorbacks!
So you got Liberty. How funny would it
Shit.
be if Hugh Freeze comes in and just
wax that ass, dude.
Arkansas?
Oh, it could happen.
And Tennessee at Georgia.
So the
which
game of the week
our
is
game
not
of the
picked
week.
for the second time during this challenge.
Not picked.
All right, so that's going to be. God, that is an offensive juggernaut of a game.
I don't know. Georgia's only giving up 10 points a game.
But Tennessee is their quarterback is the real deal. They got good receivers, great O line.
I'm so glad I got that fucking game.
Oh my god!
You don't even know.
So let's go points here, guys. Let's go.
Who would y'all pick?
Georgia.
Yeah.
I'd still have to go Georgia.
You have
See, now we got to do the points.
points. I picked first.
Yep.
63.
That's a good call. That's a good
63.
All right, who goes next? Me?
Well, hold on. Let me make sure. No, you did the worst. You go next. Yeah, he got 1 point. You got 2 points. I got 3 points. I'm not gonna lie. I took one hell of a shot of 101 proof bourbon, which you don't take shots of that.
Yeah, damn right you do.
You do if you got what I like to call a ream.
I want to say
A problem.
Let's
You
see.
got a problem.
It was. Let me think of something.
Oh,
I'm gonna go with even 70.
even
So
70.
he's going above. All right,
Above.
well, I'm going to drop right below you there. I'm going to go 62.
62. Playing the game. So
Playing the
anything
game.
62 and below, my man gets the point.
Yep.
That's 70 is that's a hell of a pick.
Yeah,
I almost
but,
went
but,
70.
But Alabama Tennessee was like 101 points.
Yeah, it was so fucking much.
I think it's a lot of offense. Yeah. I mean, I'm just playing the other side.
I'm just
Yeah.
thinking if it's 40 something to 30 something, I mean, there's 70 points.
I'm playing the other side.
All right, just to give a
Recap.
I've got Kentucky taking care of Mizzou. I've got Florida taking care of Texas A&M. I think those are the 2 hardest games this week.
Oh, you got
my-
so
No.
You got the two
in my
hardest?
opinion, it is.
No, he's this Bama LSU and Tennessee Georgia. I think the hardest.
Nah, Florida to Texas
This
A&M
is the third
hardest.
hardest.
That is not. That is the
That's
hardest.
the third hardest.
Hardest. That's the one I didn't want more than anything because it's not that hard. All of us would have picked Georgia.
I think I
Yeah,
got,
all of us
I,
would
all of us.
Georgia.
I think like Florida, Texas A&M.
That is a 50-50 toss.
in
for
my
me.
opinion, you could kind of
You're
go
right.
either way. So I think that's the hardest.
That is a 50-50 flip.
And this one's no gimme, but Kentucky is a better football team, and I expect them to win. So, but Kentucky over Missouri, Florida over Texas A&M. My points are 63.
I got the Gamecocks over the Commodores, and I got Mississippi State Bulldogs over Auburn. My points are 70.
I got Bama over LSU. I got Arkansas over Liberty, and my points are 62.
Nice.
All right. Stay tuned next week. We still got the punishments back there.
That's right.
Sealed up in an envelope. Nobody knows what they are. We just know that Jason's not allergic to eating hair, so we're going to be okay.
Y'all pray for my comeback. Pray for my comeback. Pray to Jesus.
There's come in it. So
There's
Thank
come
you,
on,
Dick.
there's come on someone's back.
yeah. Thank you. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Dick. Who do you think's on a higher level of mediocrity, Auburn or the Steelers?
Auburn, Jesus Christ. Don't even bring the Steelers into this, man.
But they're so bad.
They're bad 1 year out of 25, and you're going to say that they're mediocre?
So they made the playoffs last
You're
year?
terrible. No, they didn't make it last year.
Oh, okay.
Did they have a winning record last year? Yeah. Have they had a winning record for 25 years? Yes. But it's pro football. It's not like you, hey, I fuck my cousin, I'm a Alabama fan. It's like you don't understand pro football. It's like
He gets so offended.
I'm not getting offended.
I love it.
It's like talking to somebody who's intellectually challenged though. With sometimes with you,
Why do you think the Steelers being so bad upsets you so much?
it's not that they're bad one season. It's the way you talk about it because you're fucking retarded.
Do you go home and punch the wall? Do you have a Steelers helmet and you just smash it cement every day?
No. Now a Browns helmet because it looks like a pumpkin. I smash.
I'll smash.
I smash now.
Oh, I smash.
Are you still bitter about the Braves not making them?
No, we won a World Series last year. You can't be bitter. I have a rule, and this is an
Who's
easy
in the
rule.
World Series this year?
I was going to bring this up.
Okay,
The
bring it.
Phillies and the fucking Astros. When the Phillies got rid of their coach, like Auburn, got a fucking spark. It happens across all sports.
What happened? So who's leading the series right now?
It's tied 1-1. They were supposed to play tonight, but it got rained out. So they're coming back tomorrow. And I would like, as much as I don't like the Phillies because
Yeah, I was going to say, who do you
division
think's
race,
going to pull it out?
I'm hoping the Phillies because I still don't believe the Astros deserve a World Series.
He wants to feel that way. You can say, "Well, we got beat out by the team."
No, that has nothing to do with it. Hell no, we beat the Astros last year in the World Series. I don't give a fuck about that. But if you know anything about it, they cheated, got caught cheating, badly
And then
cheating.
came back.
Wait, how many hours do you have to
Yeah.
watch, though? 3,000 hours?
No, fucking, yeah, let's clear that up. We all suck at math, by the way. 3,000 hours.
Noah built an ark in less time.
So apparently, we don't know math.
Math is hard.
Yeah.
It's 300 hours is what Josh meant to say.
So when he
Which
said
still
it,
don't
nobody
sound-
caught you because I was
No,
like,
I was like,
no, I
You're
did
so
this.
happy
I
to
went, huh?
Yeah, we were so happy in the moment.
It's fucking
I was
hilarious.
just drunk.
But the Astros, they got caught cheating like hard, like bad cheating, and they won the World Series. And instead of baseball punishing them for real, their punishment was their coach had to take a year off,
Right.
and they were charged $5 million. I mean, players make 330 over 10 years. You charged a baseball organization in Houston, Texas, where all kind of money is.
Yeah.
$5 million. They don't deserve to have another World Series. So I think I'd pull for the Taliban to beat them. I mean, I'd put on a fucking turban, fucking listen to the music, the whole nine, be there, like doing all that shit before rooting for the midget Altuve.
Oh,
I mean, it's
I had a
terrible.
whole bit about midgets a while back. The whole thing got cut.
It did. It'll be on the Patreon, though. It'll be on the
Jesus.
Patreon. If you really want to see everything that gets dropped off the actual pod,
But yeah,
please
that's-
feel free to pay for the Patreon.
You can pay us.
Great.
You can pay us to see how fast you
Yeah.
can cancel us with a screen
Exactly. You'd be
share.
like, I can't believe I paid for that.
That was a good bit.
It was a good bit.
No, it was so good.
It was a good bit.
So good.
So you boys, so you went to Vegas.
Went to Vegas, man.
So what
Sir
happened in the old Vegas?
Sir Elton John,
Sir Elton John, amazing.
Usher.
Usher really was a good show. Like he
Yes.
put on a really good show. Stage.
Is that the only show you saw?
Nope, I saw two shows. I saw Usher, which I think you would have liked a lot, Josh, because of the show itself, like the animatronics on the stage, and it was
Oh, wow.
top fucking notch. The light show.
Really?
They all came out on roller skates at one point. Did a whole roller like.
Usher
skate-
didn't roller skate, did he?
Usher danced on
Really?
roller skates,
Damn.
and I was
Pretty
scared
impressive.
because he's getting up there.
Yeah, he's
A
87.
little osteoporosis of the knees. I was, but murdered it right.
Yeah.
Cool.
His show was fantastic, and then after that we went out. Me and the wife went out and gambled, had a good time. Vegas.
What was your favorite game? The old roulette.
Roulette. We played nothing but roulette this
Nice.
time. Blackjack. Blackjack was $25 tables,
No, thank
and
you.
I didn't bring enough to throw down like that this time because I spent a lot of money on the show and shit. So I was like, I don't want to blow over 1,000.
Sounds.
Ended up losing 400, so I did all right, for Vegas. But we ended up going to the Cirque du Soleil show, the Beatles one, which was, as much as I don't like
What-
circus shit, it was
Comparable
really badass.
to Usher or no?
Oh, it was right there.
Really?
It was right there.
That and price, the ticket price difference?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
about
really?
$100 difference a ticket.
Really?
And I sat where I sat, like if I'm sitting here, my arm was on the stage.
For Cirque du Soleil?
Yeah, it was dope.
Dude.
And I like the Beatles. My wife is a huge Beatles
I
fan.
love the Beatles.
So that show, it's worth seeing. It's called Love. It's really good. And then after that,
Nice.
we went back to the room. We had a friend with us, and she wasn't feeling well. She was like, I'm just going to go to bed. And it was our last night there, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, well, trying to decide. I got one more cigar to smoke, but we're staying in the only casino that's smoke free. So it's like a 7-minute walk. It's not terrible, but to get to the other casino where you can smoke, and that's where we played roulette the most. And at the last second, I was like, fuck it, let's go. It's our last night. I still had like a ticket with $65 on it. Let's go just gamble that away and leave. And I think we got down there probably about 10:30, and we ended up gambling on that same $65 for a few hours. Massive amounts of drinks. I mean, just every time someone come by, she was drinking amaretto sours, I was drinking beer and shots. We made, which I didn't know you could do this, we had Yetis and we made vodka drinks, little boat drinks, and took them to the casino and sipped on them. And then when they got low, we just started catching waitresses and getting free drinks.
Oh, nice.
So we were having a good time.
Oh, so you brought your own drink down there?
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
cool.
Yeah, it was dope.
I didn't know you did that.
Because, I mean, if you've never been to Vegas and you order a drink without gambling, you find
you
out
go
there's
pay,
a difference in prices.
You should
So,
hit the buffets.
no buffets. I've never had a
No
buffet in
buffets.
Vegas, believe it or not.
Yeah, when we went, we didn't do that
But
either.
we got...
No, we did in whatchamacallit, though.
Oh, that's not Vegas, though.
I know,
It's
but
not Vegas.
in
Biloxi.
Biloxi. All
But we
Biloxi.
so we got nice and toasted, and we ended up. I think we started out with 65, got all the way down to 5, and then we got it up to like 80. Okay, we're fucking flying.
Yeah, did you see it?
Yeah.
No.
It just beamed
Bang right in your eye. Anyway, like we got down to $5, got it back up to about 80, and my wife is like, she don't like losing and gambling. She was like, let's just cash out now. And I'm like, fuck it. I plan on losing all of it anyway.
Yeah.
So $25 bet, you pick. And
So
then she
you're
starts getting
basically-
nervous because it's $25. I'm like, I plan on losing all of it. Who gives a fuck? We're down 400.
Because you're paying for drinks.
Yeah, we're just basically getting drinks.
Entertainment.
Having a blast, and then she hits on that when we had like 110, and she was like, cash out now, and I was like, fuck it, let's just throw 10. Lost the 10, but I put it on a bet where we would have won like 150. It's like a real
Right.
fucking throw it out there. So it was 2 a.m. at that point. We cash out, start walking back to our hotel, and I just see this guy, and I was like, I fucking know him. It's weird, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was like, I fucking know this guy in Vegas. So
And I think I
weird.
get a phone call from you about that time.
no.
Or right after, or no?
No, you didn't answer when I did call you because it was 4 o'clock in the morning here.
But you did call me.
I called you.
Okay, yeah. So,
So,
you called me.
but
I was like, I'm out.
Yeah, it wasn't you. That's what I'm saying. So I'm like,
Wait, what did you say? Was it?
You're like, what? You called me, so I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I called you, but
No, it wasn't me.
yeah, I thought that's what you were implying. Oh, so it wasn't me. You called me. I was like, no shit, it wasn't
you were calling me.
I was
Yeah.
no, I called you. I didn't plan on calling until I saw the person that I knew because it was 4 o'clock in the morning.
Who's the
Time. I
person?
wasn't gonna fucking call you.
Were they redheaded?
No, it wasn't. No, he was safe. This guy was safe. Plus, it wasn't close enough.
You won't believe who it was.
Yeah,
Who?
Tom Segura.
Tom Segura.
Tom
He
Segura
walked
just
up to
said
him.
he was walking with his mom through
Did you
the
get a picture
casino.
with him?
No, because
He hates that shit.
I watched his podcast and I
hates
just
that
walked.
shit.
I saw him, and my wife was on delayed mode because she was drunk, and she was trying to say that guy looks like. And I was already shaking his hand, and I was like, "Hey man, I just want to let you know I'm a big fan. I don't want to bother you." And he said, "Oh, thanks man, I really appreciate that shit." And I just walked away, and then like he started walking. I almost like literally ran into his mom, who's been on his podcast before, and I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry." Drunk as hell, and I just walked by, and I was like, I was happy that I played it cool. Because
Right.
if it would have been Bert Kreischer, I'd rip my fucking shirt off.
Oh.
But let's get a picture because he loves that shit.
You should have told your wife to take a picture while you just go and shake his hand real quick.
Well, see, it happened like that, and we were hammered.
You like ran into him.
Like literally, I didn't see him and go, I'm gonna go up to him. We literally
Yeah.
were walking at each other, and I was like, "Fucking guy looks."
I get a phone call, and I'm like, and I look at it the next day. I was like, why did I get a fucking phone call from Greg? Then he hit me up later. He was like, yeah, I hit you up. And I was like, why? He was like, you won't believe it.
You wouldn't believe it.
I was like, really?
I thought it was, but
Because I
think
mean,
it'd
I
be
love
funny
Tom
if you
Segura.
would just like whisper to him something like, "Let me see your dick." And
Or
he'd just
you
like-
just scraped his ear. Bah!
well,
me see your dick.
after I did like I played it cool, which I know that he likes. He was like, if someone's gonna walk up to me and
Right.
say, "Hey, I enjoy your stuff," he goes,
Right.
"That's so cool.
Yes.
I appreciate hearing that. Makes me feel good." But I can't take a picture with
Yeah.
everybody. It's like I don't want your germs on me, and I get that. So I was just like, "Man, hey, what's up?"
So did you jizz on him?
Yeah, no, I later on a picture of him. It's fine.
Ugh.
Actually, I did it on the curtains in Vegas because they never clean them.
They never clean them.
Old Tom Segura joke.
Every time you, every time you open the curtains, just think about that.
Just think about that. They never clean those.
It would have been cooler if you'd got a picture with him and hung out with him.
No shit. Dude, I was
Do you
way too hammered.
I'm a little
Dude,
disappointed.
we tried to do that with Bill Burr. It didn't work out at all.
Hammered, dude.
We screamed at Bill Burr instead of being like cool, and I just went, "Hey, Bill!" And and I saw him in a mirror. I wasn't even looking at him. I went, "Hey, Bill!" I went, "Love your show."
And the guy,
he was like,
he literally
"All
goes, "Oh, okay." And he just freaks out.
It's literally, and then,
was
then
that
he,
at?
it was in Atlanta,
Atlanta.
and
It's
then
on
he
the
walked
Fox.
out the door. I was like, "Let's go try to find him," because at that time he would go to a bar, like maybe
Yeah.
smoke a
Nah.
cigar, drink a whiskey. Nah,
Nah, he's
couldn't
dipped.
find. Do you remember whenever I walked into that bar and there was this guy there that was with a bald head, and you were like, "That's not him."
That's not
And I was like, "There he is." There
Oh
he
yeah,
is.
he was like, "There he is." I was like, "That's not
Not
ever,
him.
never."
Like that guy's like 4 foot tall. What are you doing?
But it was cool. I just shook his hand, told him he was. I loved his comment. And he was like, "Thanks,"
Mm.
and walked. But it was like literally, it took my wife a second. She was like, "That guy looked like Tom. That was Tom." And then she went, "Oh my God, you just met Tom Segura," and it was
Oh,
like
so
real
she
loud.
fangirled out.
She fangirled, but luckily he had already walked
Nice.
off. I'm like,
Oh, she
but
lost it.
I was laughing so hard at her because it just took a. You
Yeah.
gotta understand. I was drinking mostly beer and a couple of shots. She was amaretto sour and vodka
She doesn't drink that.
all night. Oh, she was on one, dude. It was great. We had a
Mm.
fucking ball. She never really gambled until we started playing roulette together. She was
I've
like, if I can
never-
play it with you, I'm good.
Yeah.
And they had these like machines.
Oh,
you
it's
could sit
on
two
now,
li-
Casey.
Yeah. She was like,
it's
oh, I
on.
love it. Because it's a thrill, but still, I didn't bet a lot of money. I'm not a huge gambler, but we
You
had a
can find
great
everybody's
fucking time.
in something everybody's into. It's on.
Oh, it's a
So
good
you,
time.
so you left Vegas and you came back to a miniature Vegas.
Miniature
And we
Vegas.
did. We certainly did.
It was like the next day, wasn't it?
Yeah, I came back. I got back a little after midnight Friday night, and then Saturday we had a show at the Palace, Bingo Live.
Alice. Bingo.
Which this
Bingo
time we
Live.
talked about it on the couple podcasts ago, but this time this guy got to come out and see it. And
That's right. We didn't believe you were actually there.
No, dude. Whenever you're like a croissant, you're so flaky.
Dude,
so you know what I mean? Like we're like this
whenever you
guy
hit us
said he's
up-
coming. He's not coming.
Oh, dude, you said by the tents out back. I went. He looked on Facebook.
He looked on Facebook.
No,
Saw
I
the
really
tents.
no.
We were shocked.
No,
I was
no,
serious.
very
I
shocked.
pulled it. It was right. I was like, you got. I said, this is a joke. They're fucking with me.
Bullshit.
So I actually, that's why I went inside. I was like, they're fucking with me. And I was like the band, and they were like, oh yeah, they're in the corner, and it was like all these 70-year-old dudes, like, and I was like, oh,
They were slapping. They were
Lady
just
in
like-
red is dancing with me, going chair to chair. I was like, oh man,
Damn it.
So then I came back out and then had to move.
course.
The,
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Go to
the
my
rain
car
the
and-
rain cut us off by an
dude.
hour.
Yeah, we had to stop. About
It was a
7.
dope show. It was their grand opening. If you haven't been yet, you really should go.
We had a good friend of ours run our sound. It sounded amazing.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Mr. Beasley.
Yeah, appreciate you, Dwayne. It was
Dwayne.
awesome.
killed it.
But we ended up doing old people shit, but had a good time doing it. We did a little bingo, like actual
Little
bingo. They
bingo.
call bingo on Saturday nights, and we had this guy buy
Punch
some
card
cards.
bingo. That's right.
punch-
Cover all, baby.
Cover all bingo. What'd you get? You got down to like one left.
Two
left.
Two
for
left.
$5
They
grand.
didn't
So
fucking
good.
make you want to slap somebody. God, you get down there, somebody yells bingo. I was like, I'll trip.
But
my
here's the
way.
thing: I didn't think I'd ever like bingo. But
Oh,
when you
it's
put $5
$5
grand out
grand
there,
out
like
there.
it's fun,
Yeah.
and it's not.
it's a pretty nice place.
Oh, it's a real
It's a
nice
very nice
place.
place.
But the band was dope.
Oh, it's
for
dope.
their genre,
Oh,
what they
yeah.
were playing,
They kill it. Yeah, they kill it.
musically, they're up there. as far as
They're
talent.
the only problem with that band was they're so good that people didn't know it was not.
They really
radio.
thought it was a radio going on.
Like they were like playing the shit, and all of a sudden they were like, yeah. If they would have just looked to the right, they were like, that's a fucking band. He can't front though.
I mean,
he can't front
that's-
though.
Oh, dude, we saw this guy
We
eating
can't
chicken
front that.
fingers and fries by
Doing
himself at
this.
the table, just literally
Oh, what song was
getting
it?
it.
I can't
Oh,
remember what it
God.
It wasn't Mustang Sally, but it was like right after.
Yeah,
Little Red
And it was-
Corvette or
yeah,
something.
Red
where you-
Corvette. And you were like, burp,
Dude,
burp.
he was getting.
We
my
started.
mom
We all
actually-
stopped, and we
My
were like,
mom
look,
goes,
look.
"Is he like dancing because he knows we're watching him?" I was like, "No, he's just
No.
feeling that shit." Oh man, you was getting it.
Oh,
you
he's
was
getting it.
feeling it.
It was definitely an older crowd,
Definitely older.
but I really appreciated it at the
Super
same
chill,
time.
yeah.
You know, it's like not going somewhere and like
Yeah.
somebody's in your face or whatever.
God.
There was an older guy that goes to my gym. He was actually there.
Really?
Yeah, and
Well, that's cool.
and I hung out with his parents a lot. Like when I went with y'all, that's who I was with.
I didn't know. We lost you.
So I
We
was
lost
like,
you, and then
We lost you.
I
Like,
I'll
texted
just
mom. I was like,
stick with
"Where?"
them.
She's like, "Me, Dad, and Josh." I was like, "Yeah, Josh."
Yeah,
She's like,
I'll
"Yeah,
just stick
hang-
with them.
Yeah.
So.
Hanging out with the parents. Parentals are cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brent's cool.
They,
Yeah.
they like to gamble and have a good time. My aunt and
I-
uncle were there. My aunt was feeling no pain.
No
No.
pain.
And the community prize,
Community pride.
and it was $306,000 that had to be spread out amongst everybody playing at that time.
Yep.
So my dad and uncle both hit for like 7.
Uncle Kyle, he hit.
Uncle Kyle hit.
He hit.
It was his last little bit of Cocktober. He was excited.
Really?
Yeah.
I had fun though. I like it's really nice, very clean
Super
facility.
nice place. Yeah. It
Good
really-
bathrooms. I mean, it's
Yes.
just it's the kind of place you really can go.
Yeah.
It's non-smoking.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah,
you don't
check it
like
out.
smoking,
Yeah, the Palace.
the
Yeah,
Palace
check it out.
Bingo Live is the shit.
Knoxville, Alabama,
We have a really good time. We're gonna play there again November 19th.
November 19th. So come see us.
I think I'm gonna come down there.
Yeah,
and
come down.
actually hit the machine.
Oh, hit them. Yeah, it's
Well,
a lot
now,
of fun.
hey, now you got a little feel. Now you got a little feel.
You can sit there and just get the ins and outs from Meemaw and Peepaw because they'll be there playing machines
Hey,
too. So.
and Peepaw don't lose,
But for the guy that I saw, he really was just whipping it.
whipping it.
He was, man. His
So you saw a dude on there just nailing it.
yes,
He had it. He had it figured out.
Yeah, his ticket was like 3,000. I don't know what he started with, but it was three. It was over $3,000.
He started off
when he
37
cashed
cents.
out, probably.
Jesus Christ.
But he had a little system. When I was watching, I was like, I think I could do that.
Well, let's play. We'll play
And
too.
then you saw somebody else sit down. You're not doing it right.
I literally
You-
told
you
her.
could
I
see
literally told. She was probably 70.
What he was doing.
I saw what he was doing, and she actually had asked him because she had watched him earlier. She was like, "Will you let me know before you cash out? I want to get on
gonna
that
get your
machine
machine, 'cause it's paying out."
So because it's paying. So he walks around there and he gets her and he goes, "All right." He cashed out. She sits down. She put like $50 in, and I'm talking within a couple minutes.
Gone.
Done. And I even told her, I was like, "You're not
doing
gonna
what
do
you're
it.
doing."
They're gonna do it." Then another old lady came down right after her.
Right.
Whop. Same thing. I literally looked at her and I said, "It's not gonna happen."
No happen.
It was just because like he
You
had,
saw his flow.
Yes, I saw what he was doing.
He had a flow.
I think I have a trick now. I'm like,
All right,
I'm gonna try it.
Well, give it. Hey,
I'm
why
gonna try
not?
it. I'm gonna put $100 in there and try it.
See, put
Yeah.
100 in. Throw 100 in, see what happens.
Every time I go to make money there, I end up spending money there. I go, well, that was fun.
I didn't gamble. I mean, the Whiskey Dicks. We have a little party fund, and we took 20 out to buy bingo.
Yeah,
cards.
yes, that's right.
That was it.
Yeah.
The rest of the time, we drank. Our friend was bartending a little bit there and
Yeah.
poured a bunch of secret shots. Had Meemaw taking shots.
Meemaw.
Meemaw, 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 Meemaw. Oh, she was getting it too. She took 2 straight shots.
Yeah.
She was in it.
She was feeling
To win.
good.
And I think they were both. Were they both what I think they were? They were
Yeah.
literal secret shots. They were the real
Little,
deal.
much,
real deal
yeah.
bomb pops.
Okay
baby.
then. Okay then.
Shh.
Wait.
I only,
Fuck
I only-
out of here, asshole.
I only had 2 drinks. I had a couple Tito's soda.
me too.
Low.
'Cause I drank a lot. I drank a lot outside before we even came in.
And then Greg was like, "I'm not driving. You.
I'm not
asshole."
driving. I'm fucking
How
drinking.
many people? So when they set those tents, what was the whole point of that anyway? Just to
So it
get
was grand
people outside?
opening.
Okay.
So
That
they
was their grand
they
opening.
gave away free food for a while. Like before you
Okay.
got there, they were giving out
Yes.
hamburgers, hot dogs, chicken,
And chicken. Their chicken was dope.
and they were grilling all
So
that stuff
good.
up. They had, they had some beer outside you could buy, but they had
Yeah.
like soft drinks.
Yeah.
They had waters and like snacks and all
Yeah.
kind of shit out there.
I mean, pretty much anything you wanted. Basically,
you
walk
wanted.
up and get it.
Walk up and grab
It was
it,
dope.
and
So
they had
that
about
food was actually available.
yes, there and ready to go. And then you showed up and that shit stopped.
I mean, you showed up at the time. Everything was
Everything
slowed
was
down.
like it rained long enough to when
So
you
everybody
walked
was
out
like,
that they
"Yeah, we
just
know."
cleared
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
out.
Because they were going to go for another hour or
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
with us, and then they knew that rain was coming in. They're like, fuck.
Yeah, well, I text you. I said I literally am here for.
I was
y'all-
like, he's
y'all-
not here. As
y'all
soon as
to
I
do,
met, he's not here.
Save Me by Jelly Roll and
get some food.
Yeah, get
Yes.
some food.
And then you walked up. We were
already
the
done.
guys
Tore
packing up the
down.
stage.
Yeah.
But we would have loved to play at 8 o'clock. Everything was going great. The sound was
Oh, the
good.
sound was amazing.
It
so
sounded really good. Dwayne's been our sound guy before, so he
Yeah.
knows what we're looking
He
for.
knows. So if
know
I
him.
hit the beatbox and stuff, he already knows where I need to be.
We need to be.
Oh.
And then whenever
if
I'm
he's-
singing certain songs, he would throw the delay and
delay and
echo
echo up there, man.
Oh,
my
it sounded great.
God,
Yeah.
it was amazing.
He's been around a long time.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
he
been doing it.
kills it, dude.
He was awesome. The whole night was awesome. We had a
Yeah.
good time. And then me and Jason got back, which we tried to get you to come back to my house. And
Oh,
you're like,
yeah, yeah.
nope.
No.
Yeah.
So we went back
I was
and
tired.
You know, whenever you get to that point and you're kind of feeling it.
Well, it's a good little drive for me. I actually made from the time I got in my car to the time I made it there. There were a couple times where I was going about 90 and 100. I made up a lot of time.
Yeah.
So I was like, should I go? But man, if I know
Glad you did though.
Raining.
We ended up having a blast. That
Yeah,
fun.
it was good, but that rain, I hated it was raining.
yeah, it sucked. But when we come back on the 19th, we're playing inside. So there's nothing
Yeah.
that's going to
Yeah.
stop.
Oh, so you'll be on that little stage up there with the
Yes.
Yeah.
those guys.
And that bow system we got
Sounds
carried.
amazing.
Will you be
so
playing
good.
playing late?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Till what
Well,
time?
After the last,
We play from 8
bingo.
to 9, then they do bingo 9 to 10, then we do 10 to 11, and then you do 11 to 12 bingo, and then we'll play like a 30-minute set after that. So it's about 12:30ish. And then we usually stick around,
play a couple of games.
half hour, throw a couple dollars in the machine, see what happens type situation. But we
Wonder
usually
what
play
games
bingo
wonder
too.
what games are being played that weekend.
With the 19th. I think that's the week before. That's the week before the Iron Bowl.
Oh, then that means
So that
Auburn
means-
and Alabama are both playing high school.
High schools, so that's
Oh,
nothing.
great. Yeah.
It's nothing.
Yeah, just sit back.
It's a good Saturday to
Yeah.
actually play.
Yeah.
And all we'll be doing is watching what games we picked and be like, fuck.
Yeah. So, and y'all gonna be playing this weekend?
Yes,
We are.
we are playing.
A little last minute booking.
Well, we had.
We
something
had
come up.
Saturday off, but a friend
We
of
did.
ours that we talked about in the last podcast that was in
Yes.
a
Bad
bad motorcycle wreck.
accident, yeah.
We're gonna play. We're donating some time, and we're gonna play at Rio's Bar and Grill Saturday.
Yeah,
So
from
if you're familiar with
3 to
local,
5,
3 to 5, we're gonna be
please
there.
come out, support.
All the tips that we make, if you feel
Yes.
like you want to tip us, goes to
Yes.
the medical fund
Yes.
for our friends. We're going to donate money and time, and
Yes.
we're just going to hang out there, have a couple drinks, and then probably come back here. Maybe do a little football watch.
Yeah, I think we'll do that. And then I think 12 is going to be playing at
Yeah. 12 is playing at Rio's that night.
9. Yeah, so please
we'll
continue
play.
to give and hang out.
Yeah, it's going to be a big.
They'll
thing
have the
for
games
Anthony.
going and stuff.
Oh, they'll have the
absolutely.
games on. It'll
D-Day.
help me.
Help me. Oh, D-Day. Oh, D-Day.
You can't sell turtles on eBay.
I don't know
Help
if you
me,
know that.
D-Day. Is
I
D-Day
sure
gonna be
as hell
working?
can.
She probably will be working.
Yes, she might be.
You may have to come out if she's
You have
working.
to come out and see.
Wait, are you working? Are you working Saturday?
I work Saturday till 3:30.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, then you can just. Well, I don't. Well, I don't know how far you
how-
are from the spot.
Well, Helena from B
From downtown.
It's not bad.
Not terrible.
25 minutes.
We can start our drinking there. End it here.
I just want D-Day.
I need help.
Oh, D-Day. Rub my back. I love D-Day. D-Day's awesome.
Diddy is the
great.
best.
So, yeah, that's what's going on this weekend. And also, I did watch that movie that you told me to watch.
Oh, Barbarian.
Barbarian.
Is Barbarian the
One with
Justin Long.
Justin Long, the guy that used to be the Apple.
So I
guy.
watched a few. I was trying to catch up on horror movies you
because
know.
it's
I
Halloween?
was not
Yeah.
trying to catch up on any of
I've
that.
just been sitting around and
you
watching
told me
some
to,
movies.
like, I had to
But
watch
I saw it on there and I watched it. I was like, oh my god, it's great.
No.
Agreed. I would tell you if it was shit, it was good.
good.
You did tell me to watch The Terrifier 2. I started off watching that. I had to turn it off.
Yeah.
Was it
And
bad?
Well, it's
Not
not.
my
saw-
thing.
I
the thing about
actually-
okay, this is the thing about the Terrifier 2. It's not a great movie. It's not like Barbarian.
I just can't wait for them to figure out how to do blood correctly.
yeah,
Jesus
but that's what
Christ.
makes it so.
It's cheesy. Yeah, that's like cheesy
that's-
horror
Now,
movie.
I was kind of going in it more of like, so I started watching it after Barbarian, and I was like, never mind.
Way different.
Well,
Yeah.
hold on, let me
I
ask
watched
you this.
Terrifier 2 and then watched Barbarian. Barbarian is a good movie.
It's actual good.
Terrifier 2 is just something I wanted to see because
So
I wanted to see the hype and people
Yeah.
passing out in the theater.
Now, is that
and
the
all that
one
stuff.
where the like I just saw, and I think this is the movie you're talking about, but I saw a ad today, and on like a YouTube video I was watching, and it was like this guy in a black and white mask,
Yes.
trick or treating. Is
Well,
that
he
terrif-
wasn't trick-or-treating.
Well, he was like, she was like, if
He's
I
a
give you
clown.
candy, will
Oh,
you
yeah,
just
yeah,
leave?
that's it,
And
yeah.
then she looks in, there's a bunch of
Yeah,
knives
that's
and
it,
shit.
that's it.
Dude looked creepy as shit, but I
It
mean,
is.
No, he
he
looks
is-
so super
no, he
creepy.
does get like I said. He's
Well, he
from
does that
Huntsville.
part where he puts the other guy's eyeball in for a second.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I get
He's
that.
from Huntsville too, which
Yeah,
I think is
I get
kind of
that.
cool. So-
I just couldn't go. I just didn't get past it. Maybe I just need to watch it longer and see. But for me, I know initially when I'm like Clerks 3,
horrible.
go
One of
off.
the worst movies I've ever seen.
Yeah,
I still
awful.
Clerks 1 all the way, and you like Clerks 2.
I love Clerks.
Clerks
Only
3 is one of
because
the worst movies I've ever seen.
that's not true.
you said Clerks 1 is one of the worst movies?
No,
Clerks
no, he
3
said
is-
Oh, you said
Clerks-
Clerks 1.
Clerks
I was like,
2
Clerks
though.
1's dope.
Oh, Clerks 2 is good.
Yeah, it's good.
But it's not as good as 1 to
Yeah.
me. But
So,
Clerks 3 is one of the
Clerks
worst movies
2
I've ever seen.
I feel like Clerks 2 lets other people into that world
Yeah,
without
where it was-
having to watch the first. They could actually watch Clerks 2 and not even know shit about Clerks 1 and be like, oh,
correct.
yeah, that's cool.
Wasn't even supposed to come in today.
What is, yeah.
It's
And
just
then they
was
get them in, and
so
you're like, okay,
cheesy
cool. And then I'm like,
and
you got to
so
go watch Clerks 1
lame.
now.
Why do you make both the guys have a heart attack?
Oh, God, it's so.
Have you watched it yet?
No, he told me
You're
about
never
it,
going
and
to watch
You're
it.
never gonna watch it.
Oh, I don't want to watch it now. I
They kill O'Donnell.
I
I'm
love
not-
Kevin Smith.
he's
I
a
love
big Kevin Smith fan, and I'm
love
a
him.
fan in passing kind
Yeah.
of situation. I think what he does is
Chasing
dope, but
Amy's
I'm just not
fucking dope.
into it as much as other
Dogma's
people are into
dope.
it.
Yeah,
so
there's
Dogma
a lot.
though, Dogma's
Bruh.
fantastic.
And you got to think, he got
Ooh, I
them
did-
right after Good Will Hunting. He got them right in the prime. He
Yeah,
got
so,
them.
And so I went and seen Black Adam.
How was that?
Pretty good. For a DC movie, it was pretty good. The only thing that I will complain about is it was rushed at the end. It was like a good movie, and then it's like
Flooded at the end.
Get
it done.
yes.
Yeah.
It was
I
like
hate that.
basically the ending. Like for a minute there, you were thinking, all right, this is how the movie's going to end, and that's what part 2 is going to be about. No, they like go right into it. You're
Oh,
like,
they rushed it
they
through
rushed
to not
it
have
through.
a part 2.
yeah, oh no, it's going to have a part 2.
Oh,
But
yeah.
they-
Dude,
okay.
it's a superhero movie.
It's definitely
gonna
going to have a part 2
It has
because
to.
now
It has
DC's doing the thing like Marvel. Where
Good
you
luck,
have to
yeah.
watch the credits and it'll show you a glimpse of what's going to happen to come.
I think even as not a fan of Marvel movies, they got that figured out.
Oh no,
They got that
for
figured out.
Well,
and
they
now they've
did.
kind of
The
gone to a
last-
point
the last
now.
ones are not good.
They're not good. They've kind of gotten to the point now. Like we know where we're at, and now we're going to do this dog shit. and
Now,
you're
did
gonna
they
like it.
did they reach their plateau in y'all's opinion?
Yes.
Marvel?
I would say the best was, I think Marvel started going downhill after Endgame.
Agreed.
So, yeah,
Once they killed off, like once those group of characters. Now
And
I
then
know,
the
like,
Ragnarok and all that stuff that was dope, and then they went to the new one, and
good,
it wasn't
but
as good.
Yeah, it's not as good.
It was good, but it wasn't.
The
as
new
good.
Black Panther looks like it might be good,
Might be
but
good.
out of all
the other Black Panther was totally dope. I
Yeah.
wasn't expecting it to be
all
good.
the Marvel
Yeah.
movies that came out since Endgame,
or just subpar in your
Yes.
opinion.
very subpar.
Well, it's kind of hard. I mean, like I said, again, not a fan. Like I haven't watched all of them, but I've just
They start
seen
flooding
reactions. And Endgame was like this. Everybody was actually
epic.
cheering in the theaters and shit. Like it was
stupid, man.
crazy
People were
good.
crying.
And then everything, it just sort of like, I don't think it's a cash grab on their end. I think there's still stories to tell.
Sure, there is.
But
there is.
but the new
then-
Spider-Man,
I did like the latest Spider-Man because they incorporated all the other Spider-Man. I thought that was dope as shit. Yeah, the new
Yeah,
Blade.
it's like
coming out.
Blade was good.
There's a
Now,
new Blade coming
I
out.
thought Blade was horrible.
Really?
It's so cheap. I tell you why.
The first one was the first one I can get through it, whatever. But after that,
No, the first one is the only one I've really
I
watched
just
ever.
the only thing I liked about the whole thing was the nightclub scene where there's a nightclub where they fuck
Yes.
people up. But
Yes.
other than that, there was a scene where they're like standing outside in the daylight and they're like, "Oh, what a minute? What's going on? Why are you standing outside? Oh, I use SPF 50." And I never
There you go. You
look,
just break.
I lost anything that I could have liked about that movie.
Yeah.
I lost
Because
it
we
right
all
there.
know a real vampire in the real world couldn't put on
Never.
sun.
they
Put on
sparkle.
sunblock.
They sparkle in the sun. Everybody knows that.
It lost me. I was like horrible. It was
all
good
right.
for
So
some.
have you?
Maybe
seen
you didn't
the
like it
latest?
because you're an asparagus or a Sagittarius or whatever you are. Maybe that's
I'm
the
an
reason.
Aquarius.
Can of corn.
Maybe you're a can of corn. And that's the
Aquarius
reason.
are the best.
Have you seen the newest Batman?
I haven't watched it yet.
And you haven't either.
It's 3
You
hours
have,
long.
You have to watch it.
It's 3 hours long. It's
Well,
like
it
But
actually
that way
intrigued me.
That way we can talk about it. That'd be a
Okay.
good one.
Well, I'll watch that. I actually will watch that one because it seems kind of dark. I like
It's
things that are a
different.
little darker.
It's different.
Like not like it's weird because I like darker movies like the Joker.
like you like your men.
Yes. No, I like them bright orange because I'm a pumpkin smasher.
the pumpkin smash.
By the way, I only
imagine-
got about a couple more hours. Poor Jason.
I know.
Oh, it's one more hour.
We just got back from saying some shit we should never say.
That's true. I decided to get drunk before the pod, so
Oh.
there's that.
What?
Nice.
Not kind of drunk.
What?
I decided to get.
You're. Come on.
I decided to get.
You're lying.
I decided to have 6 shots of 101, 3 beers, and this.
Well, I tell you one thing. He made me a shot of 101. Had to be 2.5.
I can't even drink.
Yeah, what the
this.
fuck was that?
So he gave you the big shot glass.
Yeah, it was fucking
Those
full.
shot glasses are. If you fill those up, that's 2 ounces.
Do you know? I poured it and I like took it like a shot, and I couldn't get it. Like I literally had to swallow 3 times.
And you drink
What
whiskey.
she said. I drank all of it.
Thanksgiving is a special time.
Oh, dude, you want to sit together and do it like a real right for
Yeah,
Thanksgiving?
I got
A Thanksgiving
I
song? Do you have an idea? You have an idea?
an idea.
I have no idea, but I'll do this part. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep.
I have an idea for one that's it's kind of like Adam Sandler like.
I like it. I like it.
What was the last thing you had an idea?
Mine was about a
pretty
turkey
great.
baster.
Huh?
So mine was about a turkey
turkey
baster. It was
baster.
called the turkey baster. It might be. Here's the thing. My idea probably wouldn't make the pod as much things as we've actually talked about, and then some things we've actually recorded that didn't make it. So
True.
I'm thinking this one might not make it, but I think if we combine ideas and just really sit down and write, it'd be kind of fun.
Okay, I'm down.
I'm down for that. Let's look
We
forward
haven't
for
done
the
that
Thanksgiving.
for real yet, but we're about
Yeah.
to.
Now we're all of us in the same room just writing. We can do that.
He knows how I am though. It's crazy.
There was 3 times you had to get him to go pee. Like we were laughing so hard. I gotta pee. I gotta pee.
It was just so
I had to
funny.
pee.
No, I
was
like doing stuff like I like.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, me and you are the same as far as off the cuff, like when we write. Because when we write like real music,
Yes,
it's very.
and
like,
you have to have one guy that's on the cuff. I'll be on the.
He's
cuff.
on the
I'll
cuff.
say
I'm
on
off the cuff.
Yeah.
I don't like cuffs.
But I have like the musical tunes and stuff. That
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want,
You get the
and he makes-
melodies.
yeah.
The melodies, lyrics. He's got the
Yeah.
actual musical talent. Mm-hmm. We've got words that are funny.
Yeah.
We can rhyme them pretty easily too.
Yeah.
So
What is wrong? He's glitched
I
out.
just got photoshopped in.
He's glitched out. He glitched out. He glitched. He glitched out.
he glitched
out.
out. Happened to you for a whole fucking episode one.
Oh,
He glitched out. He's in the Matrix. Well, we had some good times and some
Had some
bad
bad
times. Shared some laughs
What else?
and some cries.
Cheers to y'all. Thanks for tuning
you,
in. for week
Downside.
10.
To the
For letting
future
us-
of Auburn.
To the future of the Steelers,
Steelers.
To the future of Auburn.
the Braves,
Thank you, Tammy.
Steelers. Happy birthday, Nick Saban. You
Thank you,
fucking
Nick.
bitch.
Cue the fucking music.
Got me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone. I'm going home. My baby, she wrote me a letter.
I said, my baby, she wrote me a letter. Thank you, Dick.